pink sauce lady has officially failed. So Chef Pii, otherwise known as the pink sauce lady. You guys remember the pink sauce girl? The girl with the sauce that was pink? The sauce, man. The dangerous sauce, man. So she blew up on TikTok after creating a video showcasing her crazy looking sauce. And you know, people on TikTok, they see something stupid and they don't go, wow, that's crazy, and move on with their day. They actually go and investigate further. So while watching the first video on her TikTok, keep in mind that it is a bright pink color with a watery yet sticky consistency. And suspiciously, in the following TikTok, it had a much brighter color. So like, what is happening to this sauce in the course of 3 days? And if people on TikTok actually had a brain, they'd probably realize this and be like, damn, I probably shouldn't try that. But it's TikTok we're talking about. And mind you, this was being made by some random woman just in her home with no knowledge of sauce making at all. And people just trusted it. And obviously people became suspicious as it kept like changing color every time she posted about it, every time she talked about it, every time she looked at it. And the consistency was inconsistent as well. It kept changing every time she showed it. One day it's watery like water, and the next day it's thicker than Kim K. Like, what the fuck is going on? She would make her friends try it on camera. And obviously, they all only had stellar reviews, 10 out of 10s for it. But then when she was asked what it tasted like, she had no clue. She told people, buy it if you want to try it. Like, excuse me, you can't even give me a description of your own product? She would then claim she was doing quality testing, which is insane considering this product is changing every day. This woman must think we are zooted off the galaxy gas if she is doing quality testing. And somebody asked her if this food product was approved by the FDA, you know, the Food and Drug Administration, people that make sure that you're not serving poison to people. And this girl didn't even know what that was. She then lied and said the FDA was at her house, which is the dumbest shit ever because the FDA doesn't even do house calls. Like, there really is nothing going on up there. It had no ingredient label, and she lied about the product not containing garlic, which, you know, some people are allergic to. But in a video where she's making it, she can be seen putting an obscene amount of garlic into that sauce. Like, the smell of that room could exorcise a vampire now. Like, that shit is crazy. And because this dum-dum doesn't know what she's doing, when the product shows up, it was like bloated, rotten, or literally exploding. Because it had raw milk, honey, and, you know, you'd think like these things spoil, you know? You have to take care of these things or else they rot. So maybe be stuffing them in a hot like truck or plane or whatever it was delivered in wouldn't be a good idea. That thought never once crossed her mind. And this was the result. Multiple people getting sent to the hospital with food poisoning because she couldn't be bothered to figure out how to make something shippable. Her labels had no refrigeration warning or expiration date. So you would just never know when this stuff turned from poison to even worse poison. And for some reason, she lied about how many servings you could get out of this. She said you could get 444, which was a lie. And it's like so obvious because like 444, you can tell she just made that shit up. She then started telling people it was a prototype, and that's why there's so much chaos with it. Like, she does realize it's illegal. You can't just sell like a food item and it's not even edible. You can't just say, oh guys, I was figuring it out. Like, no, that's not how it works. That shit has to be right now, like right away. And she got super lucky and partnered up with Dave's Gourmet, and they started selling her sauce in stores. And since the sauce was actually being made to, you know, be consumed, not being made with like whatever haunted garbage she was stuffing in there, of course the sauce, you know, started changing color and wasn't pink. And then of course people lost interest and it started being sold for like 25 cents each. And people started clowning her like crazy for this. They had her shit in the clearance aisle for 25 cents and still nobody wanted that shit. That is crazy. She then came up with this massive scummy lie, telling people that she had no money to feed her kids and she was begging her mom for $20 to support herself and her kids. And if this was real, you know, I would feel for her. But this was a lie, and that is scummy behavior. And even worse, she started accusing Dave's Gourmet of not paying her. And again, if this was real, I would have really felt for her. You know how these corporations are always, doing anything in their power to not pay nobody. But this was also a lie. And Dave's Gourmet, they were kind enough to take this stupid lady with this stupid product and give her 120 grand. And she blew all that shit, of course, on like trips to Miami and luxury stuff or whatever. She sent a bunch of business expenses to Dave's Gourmet, including like shoes, dresses, and like grocery bills. And I know they were confused as all hell. Cause like, they've got this business partner who's over here sending them their grocery bills. And she got mad at them when they didn't approve of this nonsense. And all this lying got her a whole $25,000 on GoFundMe. The site that she did this lying on makes it even worse. GoFundMe is a place where people go when they're like struggling and they really don't have money. But she's over here lying to get more money so that she could relaunch her pink sauce in a powdered format this time, guys. It's totally different. This time, it's pink powder, which is expensive as all hell, mind you. She was selling these things for like $20 a bag, and it's for this tiny ass little bag. And mind you, that little bag needs multiple other ingredients just to actually make the damn sauce. And I bet you could make a better tasting sauce just by leaving out the pink sauce. And of course, it was garbage. Nobody liked it. And her pink sauce failed for the final time. She told people that her sauce hadn't sold a single unit for an entire month. Dave's Gourmet, for some reason, decided to send her royalties of $121, which makes no sense considering she sold nothing. 0% sales for the whole month, and they still sent her a check. Man, there's some angels working at Dave's Gourmet over there. And this girl, this moron, this idiot went on TikTok telling people that the pink sauce is going to become a $1 billion company. And in that same video, she says, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. So honestly, all I can do is wish her good luck on that.